Yo, Inca, you want to come out here? Hey, everybody, it's your boy, Incog. Yeah, I don't really got much to say besides, we've lost 2 straight, and I'm trying to win again, so we're going to try and do that for today. Today, we fight IncogM, and they're... Damn. I always do this where I start recording and I forget the name of people's teams, unfortunately. Nothing against Arch, man. I'm just forgetful as shit when it comes to this, I suppose. Damn it. No, that's not it. Hold on. Wait for it. Almost there. Somebody had to put it somewhere in here. Somebody had to. Come on. Somebody. Nope. IncogM seems... Plasma Fist. The something Plasma Fist. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I might cut this short. Damn. Anyways, you know your team name. I'll say it during the video. IncogM. Real cool. It has been foretold to both of us, or at least from what he told me into everything else, that RNG helps him out very much. And y'all know how I feel about RNG. RNG be fucking me up. No pause, no nothing. Just be fucking me up. But regardless of how that goes, I'm gonna talk to you about this team. If you want to skip, there'll probably be a timestamp, if I'm being honest. There might not be, but I'll probably get around to it. I hit a can, my fault, gang. IncogM has the Deoxys Speed, Samurai Hasuian, Infernape, Cyclozar, Terra Zapdos, Pheasantipity, Gastrodon, Berserker, Decidueye, and Spidops. Terra Zapdos has Flying Electric and Fairy. Gastrodon has Ground, Fire, and Steel. I think I closed my eyes for that one, so that was really good. So, if I sound dead, this week at work, 2 of my coworkers, our husband and wife, and they happen to get sick for 3 days, so I have taken that physical brunt. So I'm sorry if I sound dead, but don't worry. For Friday, I'll be all juiced up, ready to go. Deoxys Speed, really good Pokemon. We need a Scarf Darkrai in order to outpace it, basically, which is not fun, but I mean, hey, it's optimal, maybe. Samurott can get up free spikes if it can hit its ceaseless edges. He's been using that for Nape really interestingly, and I think it was like a Calm Mind or like a Nasty Plunge for Nape 1 week. I don't really recall, I just heard about it. Cyclozar as a spinner also can technically be threatening, especially against my team. It gets enough coverage to be like technically threatening, but who knows. Zapdos, very threatening, obviously. Pheasantipity, I mean, it's a good wall. I wouldn't call it threatening unless it starts setting up, which at that point, damn, nigga. Gastrodon, defensive wall. Berserker, really fun steel type, honestly, but I don't know if it's coming this game. Decidueye is interesting, given that we have double water and a good ghost type in Pecharunt, and an even better dark type and psychic type in Darkrai and Espata, respectively, so there's always a toss-up there. Spidops would be here for T-Spikes, if not just spikes and webs and whatever the hell it wants to do. Overall, I'm thinking Dio, Samurott. I'm going to say Zap, Fez, Gastro, Decidueye for now. I think Infernape has a chance of coming. I think it's number 7 on his list of Pokemon to come. I imaginatively don't care to see Spidops, so I don't want to see it necessarily. But with my team composition, if I see Spidops, I know what I'm leading. That being said, Berserker, cool, I guess. Which, whatever, it is what it is. I don't think it comes. Cyclozar is definitely number 8. It definitely feels like a mon that it could show up, but unfortunately, against my team, it would need to basically set up a shift gear and then go to town. And I mean, it's not impossible, but unfortunately for the coverage it gets, it doesn't exactly beat a Zoomerl. It doesn't exactly want to fight Pecharunt unless it's special in its shift gear. And then like Electros is an all-American hero with its defensiveness. And realistically, if it's not special, Gliscor and a Zoomerl and Fortress really look good. But I'm sure we won't have to deal with it, but maybe we will in some sort of regard. Anyways, our team is going to be on screen here. It is Urshifu Rapid Strike, Darkrai, Espatra, Zoomerl, Morgrib, and Gliscor. I have my mouse being able to be seen so you can see my mouse. Duh. So let's talk about that. Urshifu Rapid Strike is 252 attack, 160 speed, 96 SPDF. Urshifu is mostly just makes light work of this team. Zapdos has to be defensive if it dreams of helping his team out, unless it goes specs or playing offensive boots. Aquajet's good for DOS. Surging Strikes, I mean, why not? This is a really good lead versus like Spite Ups. We can SD on whatever it does and then punch the fuck out this team. And then possibly destroy it and kill it. And then like Drain Punch does numbers to Gastrodon. Why not? Because the water resist is like Gastrodon, so it's like whatever. And then it's like, what? Berserker? Like, I don't know. Gastro could be Acid Armor, but I don't think he has time for that versus my team. But like, if you're fighting a Hyper Offense, so I don't think you want to do that. And then we have speed for Hammerot. It could be Hammerot or Gastrodon lead, by the way. I still think Swords Dancing in front of this team is very free. Now, you might notice if you're reading your screen, it says Decid on there. Decidueye is the main thorn in my side this battle. I'm not going to lie to you. It is very good against Urshifu and Azumarill endgames. So I have to play those carefully enough to where it doesn't matter for me. But we might see it still. Also, I didn't say it, but I think like Zapdos would be Terra Fairy, and Gastrodon would have to be like Terra Ground or Steel. I don't really give a shit about it. It's not Terra Ring. I think it's Terra Fairy Zapdos. Regardless of that position, that's what Urshifu does. Darkrai, Dark for Dark is Scarf, 204 speed, modest, because we don't have to be timid for DOS to be our Scarf. Trick Knife for Gastro stopping, we might just tack on another move there. I don't know yet. Honestly, I still haven't changed it, so leave a comment down below what you think it's going to be. We have Dark Pulse, Side Shock, and Ice Beam so far, which covers generally this entire team outside of Samurott. And while I would love to hit a Focus Blast against Check's Notes, Berserker, and Samurott, I guess. Dark Pulse is fine against Berserker. It's like Samurott, I guess, but I don't think that Mon really matters to me, but I'll put a move on there just so I feel secure. Espathra, man. Gross Pokemon here. Terra Cap, of course. Terra Electric. Zapdos doesn't do a whole lot and protects his Getting Boost. Calm Mind, Terra Blast, and Stored Power, like, really puts this team in the ground, and we have speed for Hammerot yet again. Basically what happens with this Mon is that if we can get this off, this team expires, and because of Terra Electric, we can't be T-Waved. Sorry about my chair. And that really helps because of everybody has this kind of inclination to run status versus me, and I'm not too fond of that with my Pokemon, of course, because why would I be? But to stop that, I've decided to opt into doing things that I don't normally do, like Protective Pets on Urshifu and Azumarill, which that plays more significance for Azumarill than it does for Urshifu. But yeah, Espathra is pretty straightforward if I'm being honest with you. Big Zuzu, 56 HP, 252 attack, and 200 speed. It's not Citrus, it is Protective Pads. Belgium Azumarill with Play Rough, Knockoff, and Aquajet. With pads, because static doesn't matter if I have pads, and we don't need a boosted item unless we wanted to kill Zapdos with 252 HP and 100 defense, and that is assuming modest or a not defense boosting nature. You might say, Avery, that's really interesting. Why do you know that? Because I calced it, silly. Zapdos doesn't die to +6 Aquajet. Kills us back with Volt Switch or Discharge. Even a sneeze of an electric move, I would say. I know technically Gastrodon will die all the time to knock off, so we don't care about that, no matter the Terra, no matter what it does, even if it's max defensive. Decidueye lives, Aquajet, of course it does. What else was it, Avery? Samurott lives, Aquajet, but with its moveset, it would have to have Grass Knot, I believe, which I think doesn't, I don't even think that really does too much, if I'm being honest, but it might. It had to be special basically at that point. And you basically have to Ceaseless into like Sucker Punch or Aquajet at that point, and I think it could get us like that, but then you're low HP on your Samurott. I don't think it's super duper worth it, but just my opinion there. Fez can definitely live. I know it lives. If it doesn't, then I'm wrong. Then Dio dies and other things die. Basically, speed. The speed creep here is very, very specific. This is a fuck you speed creep. We need 180 to beat 12 speed Decidueye, and I fully expect him to be like Cobra. So we're gonna play rough him every time and be done with it. If he's fast and offensive, that's fine. We lose this Pokemon. It's not a big deal to me anymore. It literally doesn't matter. Because if he's fast Decidueye, that implies that my Gliscor does really good work, and Darkrai fucking does a lot of work, and especially Gliscor there. But regardless, we're finally bringing Morgrim, Lecreatura, Eviolite, Dazzling Gleam, Light Screen, Parting Shot, Dark Pulse at 228 HP, 204 Special Attack, and 76 Spadef. We need one screen. That's all we need. This team is heavily special, or at least to my implicit bias, it is very special. So Deoxys is very fucking funky, so it will be probably Psycho Boost Jetpack or some other Focus Sash Hazard set. It really don't matter. That man can run anything. Win special. Dark Pulse always 2 KO Decidueye with lefties on max HP. Party Shot is just to be able to get out of there. Most of the time we're going to click Party Shot, I would assume. If we're not, then we're putting up a screen. And if we're not doing that, Dark Pulse and Dazzling Gleam are fine in this team, besides, like, obviously, Fez and Skippity, whatever the kids call it. If that's the Pokemon I'm worried about, if it's SD, hey man, say man, I ain't know what you want me to do about that. And then, listen man, this last slot was so uncertain, but we got it done 2 days ago. It's Gliscor. Poison Eel Gliscor, 224 HP, 48 attack, 176 Spadef, 60 speed, careful nature. Now listen, this is a Spadef Gliscor, and this is probably a very fun set for me to run, just because this is very crucial, at least to how I can get around certain things. Reading off my notes, Spadef Gliscor gets 3 KO'd by Terra Flying, 252 Timid Zapdos. I don't want to count for Hurricane, because then we're just going to get 2 KO'd and pray to RNGesus, basically hoping it misses. As mentioned, we need to get hazards up, because I didn't mention it to you guys, but there's no other hazards that spikes on this team, and if Zapdos is going to Terra, it better be Boots, because we have knockoff on Gliscor, can't get paralyzed for, Toxic Orb, and also just, it'd be better to get off items. Essentially, we want to get hazards up, and because their spinner is Check's Note Cyclizar, and I don't think anything else gets any sort of spinning, unless Decidueye gets defogged still, then I don't know. But we're fine. We have enough Spadef to lift +2 Flamethrower from Infernape, and sure, it could overeat or Fire Blast, but I think he wants to win, implying that he would miss one of those attacks. So let's pray to the right god. Let's hope he prays to the wrong god, and let's hope we pray to the right god. Even if we do die, we have double water for Infernape, so it's not the end of the world, which is why I think it's not coming. There's also speed creeps, modest Decidueye creeping Gliscor speed-wise. We decided 241 as well for Zapdos 12 speed, aka no speed or 12 speed Zapdos. 48 attack guarantees with no HP investment. Decidueye dies to 2 knockoffs. We eat the Leaf Storm if he is going to Leaf Storm us. If he's timid, then the rolls for Leaf Storm change, funny enough, because of course they do. No non-life orb Ice Beam has an 18.8 chance to kill from full off DOS. We're not going to stay in there, obviously, but it's fun to know. Calculations, just so people understand them. 252 special attack, Terra Flying, Terra Blast is 80 base power. With our investments that I have calced, even at 208, 176, we're guaranteed. It's a guaranteed 3 KO. So we don't even need 224, but this is also for Decidueye. It is for Decidueye, I'm pretty sure. That +2 Flamethrower does 68.5 to 80.7. +2 Flamethrower, by the way. And then 2 knockoffs will kill Decidueye if it is no HP and no defense. And that implies it is offensive, 252 speed, and special attack, and modest. So that's really nice. Basically, Gliscor's main role here is to put up spikes. And if it can get up spikes against a team that has, one more note check, one Pokemon that should really be having boots, and maybe like another one that could have it, it's amazing. We only need up one spike, because one spike will get a Azumarill into a position where things can go really well for us. So that's nice. Otherwise, basically, if I see Spidops, I'm leading Urshifu. If I don't see Spidops, the lead then becomes between Darkrai and obviously Morgrim or Espathra. It just depends on what I'm seeing. From the 6 that I gave you between Deoxys, Hammerot, Zapdos, Pheasantipede, Gastrodon, Decidueye, that to me would seem like a Gastrodon lead or a Deoxys lead. So to me, I would lead off still more than likely Darkrai, just the G check and see what's going on. If it happens to be Samurott, then that's bad for us. I'm gonna probably change Trick. I don't know what I'm changing it to yet because I have not gemmed the team yet. But that's the team builder aspect of this video. It is 15 or so minutes long, and if you got to the end of this, reply Livewire because I drank a hard Mountain Dew and it says Livewire on it. Yeah. Let's get to the battle against Archovum and their something Plasma Fist. I'll have it for the video, don't worry. Hey, this is the PDL week, 6? I don't remember what week it is actually. Archovum is ready, so we're gonna get all started here. They are just called the Plasma Fist, funny enough. They don't have anything in front of that, so hey, I was right for once. GLGF to them. We're gonna see what they decide to bring for our battle today. Going over to my sheet. Son of a bitch. Okay, there's a lot of things that I like about this. Spidops being here is very good. Just for my own, like, Spidops, and then Infernip is here. No DOS? Well, we did it, Reddit. We have a scarf fucking nigga for no reason that'll actually be very crucial to the rest of this game. Wowee. Hooray. Well, I forgot what the fuck I was going to do. I think I was going to lead you and SD. Because, like, realistically, who fucking cares? Yeah, I think we're leading that. Because, I mean, like, the thing about it, too, is that if it's defensive Decidueye, it'll eat. But even then, it doesn't want to take the damage, and then we can go into something else. So, we're going to lead Urshifu, because that was the idea in the first fucking place. So, that's what we're going to do. Jelly Jeff, once again, to Archovum, let's have a good game today, please. If they lead Sam, it's fine. I don't know what they're expecting our lead to be. Maybe more Grim. I also didn't check something. I didn't check if, like, certain Mons got Steel moves. I don't think they do. Very aware that they have both the Terra Captains here, which is fine. We're expecting Zapdos to Terra. Zero, that is the Spidops. Awesome. Like we drew it up. This is Spidops. Assuming that it is, like, max defensive is probably best, I would assume. Maybe. Impish at +2, I think we kill. So we're just going to SD. We're not even going to think about it. We're just going to SD. There's no reason not to. We're just going to set up webs or do some other shit. Yep, webs. That's fine. Especially against my team with a lot of the Mons not needing to speed besides this Pothera. And I guess technically Darkrai, but Darkrai outpaces everything besides... Infernape tops out at 346, so we don't outpace that. Everything else we outpace, naturally, so it's fine. It could go Gastrodon, they can go Gastrodon, they can go into Decidueye, it doesn't really matter to me. Suyu, that should be Gastrodon. Yeah, that's fine. If I SD'd a second time, they'd probably be in really bad shape, if I'm being honest. This is Storm Drain. If they're Fizz Def, that's fine. I could get to +4 here and then just Drain Punch it back, right? Probably. I'm going to Drain Punch it now and see how much we do. They're going to double. They're probably switching me to switch out. They're going to Decidueye. Tokoyami. That should be Decidueye, right? Yeah, okay. So they're just playing around to see what I'm going to do. Which is fine, honestly. Decidueye. At +4 we kill it with Surging, but at +2 we don't. On non-bulky. We're just going to Surging Strikes. I don't lose much doing this. If they're defensive, they're defensive. Like, it is what it is. But I'm just going to play the game straightforward. I have no reason to start predicting because they haven't given me no reason to. But they have shown that they're willing to double out like that. I think they might have been expecting me to double, maybe. What would I double out into at that point? On Gastro. I don't know. But regardless, Surging Strikes. That's not very defensive. That's 15. Yeah, that's pretty defensive. So we can kill it after on the next one, which is nice. Depending. Do they go for grass move or do they U-turn? Going for energy ball? Do we die? Hey, look. Hey, look. We live. They're leftovers. That's amazing. Yeah, doing about round 50 or about over 50 is great. I'm going to Surging Strikes again because I don't really care if Gastrodon comes in. I want this dead. And even if he goes for Shadow Sneak, this isn't a problem. Like, this is fine. Like, max defensive, yeah. That's around max defensive range or like a little bit under over. They are going to switch out probably into the aforementioned Gastrodon. Yep. And we can get off a Drain Punch there, which is good. Afterwards. We could have SD'd again or predicted this, but I'm not playing for predictions. I'm just going to fight what's in front of me. Gastrodon is what? Gastrodon is ground, steel, and fire, so that doesn't really matter to me. They can keep doubling on it, I don't mind. I'm just going to fight what's in front of me for now and then keep it going from there. Keep it pushing. They're going to be +1 though, which is just unfortunate, but it is what it is. Earthquake, let's say Earth Power for this instance. Does about 61, 52 to 61 depending on their investment, which is 178 down to 210. If they're not defensive, this will probably either drop or take a lot. Make sure I have the Storm Drain on there. Yeah, 52.8 to 62.2, which is fine if it's max defensive. That means we get back a fair bit of health, but they'll kill us with like Earth Power or something. They are not very Fizz Def, but they are Fizz Def, or at least they have max HP at the very minimum, because that's a lot. They're just going to Earth Power. We do not live, unfortunately, at +1. 178 was the lowest roll with no investment, so it could have been a roll, but I don't really care, honestly. The double leftovers, this is fine, by all accounts. We could just go into this and start fucking, because looking at their team, it's literally like Hammerot. Yo, actually, without the DO, we should just go into this and Calm Mind. I don't really lose much. Why not? And then we can clean up the rest of the game with a Zoomer or Morgrim. Yeah, of course they're going to switch out. They're going to go into Samurott probably. I think it might be Sero. That is the Spidops. That is the Spidops. Okay, whatever. I don't know if they're going to go for Circle Throw or something. I don't know what they're going to do. But we're going to protect this next turn. We are +1. Back up to neutral speed. Spidops. Surpad is 51.3 right now. I'm going to protect and scout what they want to do. I'm going to have to +1 speed here. Do they have Circle Throw? Yes, they do. Okay, cool. Whatever. That's fine. Circle Throw. In terms of damage, I don't think that does a lot anyways. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not like it matters. If we Terra Electric Blast them, we do the same amount of store power, which is fine, honestly. Can Circle Throw miss, by the way? I don't think it can. Circle Throw. I hate looking things up like that because that implies that I want them to miss. It can miss. Okay, well, we're just going to go for store power and get off our damage here while we can, because that'll be crucial for later. That's a lot. They did not miss, which is good. They had 30 hit points. We are going to be switched out, which is fine. So they're not negative attack nature, at least, I would assume. That allows in Darkrai, unfortunately, for us. So, I mean, you know, that's very funny. This is low, so now we're in a really good position, actually. They are lefties. I don't think I have to think too much about this. That did about 65-ish range, I want to say. So they're probably max HP, max Fizz Def, presumptuously. Dark Pulse will always kill. Nothing really wants to come in besides, I guess, Infernape and Samurott at this point. One of them don't want to take Psyshock. Other one doesn't really care. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Like I said, let's just fight what's in front of us. No reason not to. Okay, so they're playing the switching game, which is fine. I guess I could have gone back into Espathra to see what they're gonna do. Sinjo, that should be the Samurott, right? Yeah, the Samurott. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I can read. Some days I don't know. Wow. That is very Assault Vest. Good lord. Or Spadef is shit. It's gonna go for Sacred Sword, I assume. I actually don't know. Now I think about it. Let's go into Morgrim. See what they're up to. Morgrim doesn't matter anymore this game besides getting a blight screen at the very minimum, but even then we don't need it. This team is very physically based. Or at least presumptuously, given what they've shown me. Decision-wise, it's special. Gastrodon is probably special, more special oriented. Spinos is physical. This could be special. We'll see. Something happened downstairs, unfortunately, so I had to take off my headphone for that. Give me 1 second here. All good? I'm recording, but you good? What? I can't hear you because the door's mostly closed, but I am recording. I'll be down there after. Taking that out the video there, I guess one of our rabbits is fucking around, but yeah. Oh my, is that a crit? Nice crit. They get a 1 layer of spikes, which is fine. I almost want a Dark Pulse here, honestly. Just because I can. Because what comes in? Nothing, I think. So I think we'll just go for Dazzling Gleam and get this dead. Because once Samurot's dead, then, like, LOL, Esparto is really fucking great. Actually, Esparto looks fantastic the remainder of this battle, now that this is very low. And no, Spidos being low makes this battle easier. Aqua Cutter, down to 100. Morgrim picks up a kill. Let's go, Morgrim. Good job, sport. I don't know if the crit mattered as much, but we 2-hit KO'd him regardless with this Pokemon, so I don't know. Unless he's like a lot of investment, then I don't know. That is, what is that, Avery? Spidops, okay. I'm going to go into Gliscor here just because it makes a little bit more sense for me, and they don't have any sort of removal. It allows me to get my own spikes just in case. They might be T-Spike Spidops, which is also really good bring on their part if they are. They're just going to U-turn, that's fine. They might go Decidueye, they also might go Gastrodon. Unless they're Ice Beam, we should be fine. And given the damage we did with Urshifu, Kaminari, that is Zapdos. They are Terraflying, okay. For sure. They're Terraflying. They gotta be Terraflying. No fucking way. I'm gonna knock off, just in case. Sub. Okay. Interesting. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If they have any HP or defense investment, that won't break. Awesome. So they don't. I'm not switching out, by the way. I have no reason to switch out here. You have done nothing that has made me objectively say that I need to switch out. I'm gonna Terra. It's gonna be Terra Flying or Terra Fairy. Unless Terra Water was an option that I forgot. Nope, they're Terra Flying. If it's Hurricane 57 to 67, it is Terra Blast, so that's gonna do significantly less actually. I think that makes it a 3-hit. Yeah, it's a 3-hit. Just about. Ooh, that's modest. We knock off Sharpbeak. Oh, never mind. We knocked off Sharpbeak. I don't fucking care. 170 down to the science. We knock off here. Actually, they're Terraflying. We can't Earthquake here. What are you doing? We'll let Morgrim go and go for a Light Screen. Because they're going for damage here no matter what. Unless if they roost, even better. At least for my money. Yeah, they roost. Awesome. They switch. Awesome. That's amazing, actually. We get up a really nice light screen then. They go back into this. Okay. What's stronger, Dazzling Gleam or Dark Pulse? Because once, if we die, by the way, Espathra just starts running shit here. So I don't really give a fuck. I don't know what's stronger between the two moves. They're both the same power. Dark Pulse. If Morgrim can get another kill, Silk Trap. No, we are not physical. You saw the Dazzling Gleam. I know you did. Point emoji. I know you did. I'm a Dazzling this turn because on their team, Dark Pulse is kind of nuts. At least against Infernape, I suppose, but free damage with Dazzling. Ooh, down to there. They're going to U-turn. They do pick up the kill. That's amazing for me, actually. That gives me a lot of good initiative there. Getting up that light screen is important because the Situai special, Gastrodon special, Zapdos is special, and I'm sure Infernape is special in some regard. Yep, there's, what's his name? Infernape. I don't know if he has speed on Gastrodon. I don't think he does. If he does, then that'd be kind of fucked up. But we should just win from out here, right? Right here. The Decidueye is pretty low. Not low. I don't think it's low, actually. But it definitely doesn't have too much health on it. Or, no. It Energy Balled. No, it has like half health. We should be fine. Can we get this off? If we can't, then Espathra comes in after. Yep, that's dead. Alright. Time to mow the lawn. That's one. Does Zapdos die from full is the question you have to ask yourself now. With no HP investment at all, it does. Okay, cool. Decidueye, how defensive do you have to be in order to live my hit? Because that was the other fucking problem, right? I think it lives, but we're still going for Aqua Jet in case it dies. Just in case it dies. Because we were enough speed to outpace this if we're creeping it, but since he has webs up, we have to go for Aqua Jet here. But I don't know how defensive this is. Truly, that didn't look fully Fizz-Def to me. It looked more like max HP or like maybe a little bit of defense. So I don't know. We could get a crit. We've each gotten a crit each, so it's fine. And if this dies, then Espathra looks fucking phenomenal. Once again, what a nice Pokemon to have. What a nice strawberry. Yep, that's probably game actually. That's a kill. That should be Zap. If it's... Okay, it really depends on what this is. It really depends on the investment on this thing. If we kill it or not. And we're protective pads for static too, so that's really nice. That's GG's. I'm pretty sure that's GG's. And for anybody, it had to be Sash. Genuinely, it had to be Sash. We'll see. He might Silk Trap for some reason, which I don't know what that does, actually, now that I thought about it out loud again. What does Silk Trap even do? Silk Trap. It lowers my speed. Oh, that doesn't really matter. You'll just gain back a little health, I suppose. Which, you know, is whatever. Again. Oh, my friends are streaming. They're using Facecam. I'm sorry. You guys won't hear it, thankfully, but I wanted to see them. Because they're all seeing each other for the, like, not, I think maybe for the first time. I don't know. Yo, GG's to IncogM. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. We definitely got it done today, Avery. So, I don't know who we play next week, but we'll try and give him a good fight as well. I'll check since we're here. I hope nothing lags. If it lags, I'm going to scream. That was week 6, I'm pretty sure. Wait, Incog. Yep, there it is. Okay. Week 7. Incog plays Pseudopolis Psyducks. Their coach is Ducky. Going over that real quick for you guys while I am wanting to. Pseudopolis Psyducks. They have what is it? Terra Zarude, which is their only captain similar to Ispather with Dark Poison and Fairy. Regular, Palafin, Heatran, Donphan, Azelf, Klefki, Kilowattrel, Sableye, and Quillfish. So a very nasty team like ours. They were that pick right before us, so we definitely had to make sure we didn't snipe each other, even though I don't think we DM'd each other about it. I fully expect this to be a very good Zarude game for them, given my team structure, but also Palafin looks phenomenal into my team that has no real water resist. So, well, the 2 water resists would rather be offensive. I think a good game from Azelf might happen for them, or even Kilowattrel. Really, I'm saying their team is scary. GG to IncogM and their Plasma Fist. We move on to 4-2. Let's see if we can keep finishing out the season really strong. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Check out everyone else down below, including my opponent. Talk to you guys next time. Good night and good luck.